Hello, Stamper. Welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stamping Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today, it's a very quick video. It's to share my customer appreciation for the month of November 2025. So it's insert to put inside Christmas cards. So the greeting are all Christmas. And like here I stamp on it, here I had a layer, and I did a lot of the Christmas card with the memory and more joyful days. I absolutely love it. It's quick, especially for Christmas. I think we tend to make a lot more cards right away. I think that's great. Here's very simple. Here when I cut the side, you can put it here, so you can do even without stamping and such. So I'm going to share here. I stamp in the back, apply there. I'm going to share how I cut the download, and here with a layer I should say. And even I get not this one, but this one, the pop-up. See, I get also this. So the download include 6 different greeting, and each greeting it's made on vertical and horizontal. So that means you can have your card on the long way or the landscape way. So let me share with you. I'm going to share this one, and I'm going to pick another one here, and they get different fonts also. In all, again, it's 6 different verses. Some are more religious, some are more basic, so you get a little bit of everything. So let's say that you don't want a layer, so you just want like the plain, like 4 by 5 1/4. So I cut me right in half first. So I would cut at 4 1/4, and then I would cut at 5 1/2. So this is a full quarter sheet. Well, to put inside a card, let me share here. I'm going to show like this side here. Well, it's all. So you want to trim it. So for me, I decide if I want a smaller insert or more an insert. So this one here, see, I'm going to cut that at 4 on this side. So I'm removing a 1/4 inch, and I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4. I remove a 1/4 inch. So then the proportion, it's equal. I need a piece of mask here so I can show that. So if I would have a layer, it would be 4 by 5 1/4, okay? And then you decide, do you want to take from the top or the bottom? I like to have a bit of space at the bottom so I can write their name and then sign at the bottom. So then I'm going to cut at the bottom at 5. So this here, it's 3 3/4 by 5. And see, this would make a nice insert. Boom. And see, I cut 2 at the same time. I find it easier. So this one seemed off a bit, so maybe you want to cut 1 at a time, but that's okay. I can stamp something, or like many of them, I got like a piece of paper in it. Well, now I cannot see one quick. Let me show you what I mean by that. That would be perfect. Like this, a piece right there would be the perfect thing. So it depends what you want. So now you sew for these here. Now let's go for without a thing. So I'm going to cut them separately just because, so I get too much opening there. I'm going to cut that at 4 there. And then I cut that at 5 1/4. So this one, really, I would not put in a layer in the back because it's the same. See, I would put it right in the card like here. Boom. So that's on the long way. So the portrait size, okay? Now let's go on the landscape side. So You can start in the center this way or this way, it doesn't matter. If you start here, that's at 5.5. If you start on the long way, it's at 4.25. The other one I did at 4.25. This one I'm going to start at 5.5. And then I'm going to cut this at 4. So 4, that means this one wouldn't have a layer. So I'm gonna go at 5.25. So this one would be no layers. And this one also no layers. So let me go at 5.25. Okay, so those two would be no layers. So you see, boom. Now, if you want a layer, then we're gonna cut at 5. I'm going to remove all on one side there, 5. And then again, you're going to choose. You want to take from the bottom, the top. This one, maybe I would remove a little bit there, flip it, and go at 3.75. So you can take from both side, top, bottom. You plan with what you plan. You cut with what you plan to add. If you want a strip of paper or maybe a big 3 or whatever. Et voila. That is it. So again, for the whole month of November, if you purchase $30 or more on my website, you get the link right below. I will email you the download. The download get 13 page. The first page, it explains what it is. And the link of the video in case if you need to rewatch the video. So you would print page 2 to 13 to get your printout. And me, I print them out on regular cardstock, not the thick one, the regular cardstock. That is it for today, my friend. I hope you're having a lovely season. If you get any question, please contact me. Thank you in advance for your purchase.